Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook. If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, we want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call. 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Did you know teen drivers represent the highest risk age group involved in automobile accidents? Because of this, an in-person teen driver education program is extremely important, and Capabilities Driving School is here to help. Capabilities now administers the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Driving Test for our students and the general public to obtain their driving licenses. Call us today at 419-394-0003 extension 1300 to enroll or learn more about the services that Capabilities Driving School has to offer.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and we welcome you to Grand Lake Health System Court, St. Mary's, Ohio, for a non-league encounter between the St. Mary's Lady Riders and the visiting team, the Bryan Lady Golden Bears. I'm Joe Hurlbert. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action of this afternoon's contest. Joining me as they do each and every game, Kelly and Derek J. And, of course, the Rough Riders are coming off a win on Thursday. It wasn't pretty, but it was a win. And they defeated the Lady Cougars of Van Wert 32-28, but they've got a challenge here this afternoon.
They got their hands full.
Yes, they do.
I'm not trying to be Nostradamus or anything, but on Thursday night, I said on paper, this looks like it's going to be a close matchup between these two teams. And it was. We jumped out to an early lead and thought, oh, maybe I'm going to look bad on this one. But, yeah, come crunch time, it was a close game. On paper tonight, this does not look to be a close game.
Yep.
The Golden Bears come into town, and they're quite a machine right now.
They are. They play in the Northwest Ohio Athletic Conference, and when we looked at the conference records, every team in that conference has a 500 or better record. And, of course, the Lady Golden Bears come in with a 12-1 overall mark. They're 2-0 in their conference. But I think the team at the bottom of their conference is Evergreen. They are like 0-3. but yet they're like 8-5 overall. So they play in that same conference with like Liberty Center. I think Patrick Henry is in there as well. So they've got some competition, but this is a ball club. We'll talk about them briefly, but this is a ball club that is very well experienced. They're going to put 5 seniors on the floor, and of course they've got some talent.
Last year, and start with the bench, and Coach Todd Goldstein in his 23rd year at Bryan, so he's not a newbie by any means. The Golden Bears lost in the state semis last year, and so they had a great tournament run. Lost to Purcell Marion 61-47 in the state semis. Purcell went on to become the state champs in their division. So they've got some experience, and from that team, they've got 4 starters back from that team. Now, the one player that they lost was an outstanding player. However, they've got some good experience coming back. And so, again, the Riders are going to have their hands full. If you look at the Bryan schedule, they've dipped into the Western Buckeye League a little bit, and we have some common opponents. So we could take a look at some of those. Early in the season, they defeated Defiance 64-20. They put a whipping on Bath on December 23rd, 42-23. Fairview, who the Riders played early in the season, they defeated 66-52, so a little closer game. And then Van Wert, just within the last week or so, 61-25. So we do have some common opponents. Their lone loss is to Notre Dame Academy, 49-37. If you look at their stats, prior to their last game, I did my figuring earlier in the week, they were averaging 55 points a game, only giving up 31 points a game. So stingy defense. If you look at their lineup, they're tall, they're long, and talking with Coach Goldstein before the game, he said defensively we like to put pressure on teams. We like to lock them down. Well,
the Golden Bears will go 6-1, 5-10, 5-9, 5-9, and 5-6. So obviously the Lady Riders will have to do some boxing out on the boards, and they're going to have to give their best effort. Of course, they're coming off their win. Let's talk about the Riders.
Riders come in right now 7-6, 3-2 in the Western Buckeye League, and as Joe said just prior, got kind of back on the winning track with the victory over Van Wert this Thursday, 32-28. The Riders come in with their leading scorer at 9.5 points per game, Reese Rabel. And Reese has started to, had kind of a blip against OG, didn't score, but is starting to get on track with her three-point shooting. That'll be important for the Riders, for her to be able to knock down some shots early on. She is followed in scoring by Sophia Minker at 7.8 points per game, and Ella Jacobs at 5.8 points per game. And Ella had a pretty tough game on Thursday night. Van Wert had a big girl who did some major shot blocking. It was like Dikembe Mutombo in there in the paint. And Derek had her for 7 blocks on the night. Yeah. And so that's tough work for her. She comes in maybe at about 5'7", 5'8". Unfortunately for her, for tonight, it's going to be the same thing. Where the Golden Bears are going to come in with a lot of size, and it's going to be difficult for her to try to operate in the paint.
Absolutely. Well, they've lowered the flag for the playing of our national anthem here at Grand Lake Health System Court. We're going to step away. We'll come back with the introduction of players and the tip-off of this afternoon's contest right after this.
Well, hey there. Aaron High, the car guy here. At Schaff Auto Sales, we're a big supporter of the St. Mary's Theater and the Grand Opera House. So much so that we're proud to be the sponsor of the St. Mary's Theater Courtesy Shuttle. If you need assistance getting to and from the theater, just meet us at the pickup location located in the public library parking lot on Chestnut Street. We'll take you there and bring you back. For more information, visit the website, grandoperahouselive.com. See you at the next event. Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
All righty, the playing of our national anthem here at Grand Lake Health System Court. And of course, we'll have the introduction of players. We'll have the tip-off. But when you go back and take a look at the Lady Riders, I think one of the keys to this afternoon is that they're going to have to protect the basketball. They just can't have needless turnovers because, with the talent and the athleticism of the Golden Bears, they'll run the Lady Riders right out of the gym if they don't protect the basketball. So maybe turnovers and taking care of the basketball, maybe running some clock might be into their advantage.
So, slowing the game down just a bit. Let's face it, the Riders aren't going to be a 55 points team especially against this tall Golden Bears lineup, and so they definitely need to be at least in the lower 40s and maybe even to the 30s to be able to be in the game, which means, slow it down a little bit. If you look at the stats for Bryan, they've got Ella Voigt averaging almost three and a half steals a game. You've got Mara Smith, three steals a game. Two other girls averaging 2 a game. So that's simply flat out steals, not turnovers where you're launching it into the third row of the bleachers. Those are just steals.
Yeah.
And so yes, you're right, Joe. Taking care of the ball is going to be a high priority for the Riders tonight.
When you look at the points per game for the Golden Bears, they don't have anybody that stands out. Am I over here?
Correct.
You don't have anybody that's averaging 18 to 20 points a ball game. Their leading scorers averaging 12.5 points a game, followed by 10.5, and then 8.5. So obviously this is a team ball club right here.
Yeah, very well balanced. Rider fans should remember Kayla Thiel from last year. In fact, the Riders played Bryan twice last year, played him during the regular season. Bryan came out with a 48-35 victory and then ran into him early in the tournament and lost 47-39. So really 2 equally balanced scores both games.
Well, Ella Jacobs will jump center against Kaylee Thiel. 5'7" against 6'1", senior against senior. Well, we understand that along the way we've got some Bryan viewers, so we're glad to have them on board this afternoon. We hope you enjoy this afternoon's contest between the Lady Golden Bears of Bryan and the Lady Riders of St. Mary's from Grand Lake Health Systems Court.
Some people didn't want to make that long trek from up north.
Shot put up by Ella Rowell, falls short. Here comes the Lady Riders with the basketball. They're coming the other direction.
Looks like Bryan is in a man, which is probably what I would have expected. And good help side. It'll be important for the Riders to get a little bit of penetration, which you saw a little bit there from Cadence Hirschfeld.
Reese Rabel with the basketball goes down, backs in, kick it in the corner to Allmeyer. She loses the ball and are on the floor. Diving on the floor was Mara Smith. Is it Mara? Mara Smith.
I asked some guy that came in the door just to make sure. Yeah.
Very good. Reese Rabel with the basketball. Allmeyer's going to launch a 3. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Manker goes up with a shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Thiel.
And what a nice thing for the coach to have a big girl who can grab rebounds and bring the ball. Yeah, just bring the ball down.
Take it coast to coast.
Yep.
Well, the Golden Bears careless with the basketball. They throw it out of bounds. Here comes the Lady Riders. Manker
May have gotten away with a little
bit
happy feet there.
Yeah, a little bit of contact.
However, she was given an assistance on the happy feet.
Yeah.
Caused it. So, yeah, he may have just said, you know what, I'm not calling either one of these. And that's okay.
Kaylee Thiel picks up the foul as she reached around. That's her first, team's first. Ella Jacobs with the basketball, kicking out to Allmeyer for another three. Nope, that won't go. Rebound comes down to Thiel.
Allmeyer, the leading three-point shooter for the blue and gold, just unable to connect.
Shot
so
up by Ella Rao, no good. Here comes the Riders. Ella Jacobs with the basketball. She'll go against Thiel. She'll kick it to Menker. She's going to launch a three. Nope, that rims out. Rebound comes down to the Golden Bears. All the way down the floor it goes to Voigt. Stops, goes off the window. Nope, that won't go.
This reminds me a little bit of that fourth quarter against Van Wert when neither team could score.
Ball knocked out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaylee Thiel. We've 5:46 to go here in the first quarter. No score on the American Legion scoreboard. That's kind of surprising. Well, they changed the call. They said it was last touched by Ella Jacobs, so here comes the Golden Bears.
There were a couple ahs and oohs from the Golden Bear side, and I think they were correct on that. I think the reversal was a correct call.
I think if Ella would have let that one go out of bounds, she'd have been okay, but she definitely chased it. And
that's a giveaway.
Yeah.
Shot put up by Thiel off the glass, and the Golden Bears are on the board first.
Nice spin move.
They lead on the American Legion scoreboard 2-0, putting pressure on the basketball. They're going to knock it out of bounds as Anna Gray knocks it out of bounds.
Menker handling that two-person pressure pretty well.
There you see the defense.
Keep her head up.
On our Larry Schaff Auto Sales instant replay. Sophia Menker, kick it over to Hirschfeld, goes up with a shot. Nope, off the front of the iron. Rebound comes down to Mara Smith. All the way down it comes to Gray.
Golden Bears do a really nice job after grabbing defensive rebounds of looking up and pushing it in transition, making it with a pass instead of trying to dribble it up. It's always much quicker.
You got usually have a couple people leaking out, which is always great.
There we go. 3-second violation.
Reese Rabel doing a nice job down there in the paint, just battling, even though there's a huge size disadvantage between her and Kayla Thiel, but she did a nice job of forcing her to work and, of course, getting the 3-second call.
Josie Arnold checks in for the Lady Golden Bears. Ella Jacobs has the basketball. And we should have a jump ball, and we do. Possession arrow favors the Lady Riders. They'll have the ball underneath their own basket. Josie Arnold checks in. As I mentioned, she is just a sophomore, 5'7" sophomore, but she has lettered. So she played a lot of minutes as a freshman, so she brings some experience on the floor as well. Allmeyer to Rabel to Jacobs. Underhand scoop shot by Rabel, no good. Rebound comes down to Arnold. Here comes the Bears. Voigt in the paint, and looked like she got away with a walk, and the shot was put up and good by Josie Arnold.
A little bit of a fortunate bounce there for the Bears.
Ball hits off the legs of Reagan Allmeyer. The turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Golden Bears, and quickly off the bench is Ashley Nuss for the Riders, and Sophia Menker will have a seat on the bench beside head coach Scott Jordan. Ball loose on the floor, and we've got a jump ball. This time the arrow favors the Lady Golden Bears, so it'll be Bryan's ball.
Reagan Allmeyer kind of making up for that turnover by getting her nose in after that loose ball, creating a turnover, although the ball does stay with Bryan on the alternating possession.
Smith throws it to Rao. Rao back to Arnold. Riders are in a kind of a zone defense. 3-point shot put up. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Nuss, needs help, gives it to Ella Jacobs. Here comes the Riders. Reese Rabel, nice ball fake, takes the ball to the hole, goes up with it, blocked. Hirschfeld to Nuss. Allmeyer drives the paint, kicks it to Jacobs. Good ball movement by the Riders, but you're not going to be able to take it in against Teal because she'll block it.
That's her third block of the night. And this is an example, and it's funny because it's actually opposite of what happened Thursday against Van Wert. Thursday we were launching threes when there was other better shots to be had. They may need to put some of those threes up because, as you just said, there's a rim protector in there.
You better believe
for
it.
Bryan.
Didn't get a chance to mention it pregame, but I was going to say that it's important, as Mara Smith drills the three there, it's important even when you shoot the threes, it's still important to get penetration. You just might not be able to get all the way and shoot a layup.
Reese Rabel's three-point shot won't go. Rebound, Kaylee Thiel. Quickly up the floor it comes to Voigt. Voigt in the paint. And we've got an offensive foul called on Ella Voigt, the 5'9 senior. Picks up the charge. Good job by Lady Riders holding their ground.
Reese Rabel taking the charge. Mara Smith hit that three 2 possessions ago, leading the Golden Bears in three-point percentage, shooting a very healthy 44% from three-point line.
When you coached, did you do charging drills?
Not a ton, no.
Oh my gosh.
I'm guessing that knowing who coached you, you probably did them all the time.
We did them all the time.
Yeah.
Just stand there and just get run over. That's what.
Yeah. Coach Graves was.
He liked physical play.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Hardcore.
Absolutely. Ella Jacobs will give the ball to Cadence Hirschfeld. She'll pull it back out, set up the offense, drives the left side of the lane, goes up with the running one-hander. Nope, that will not go. She gets the rebound. Reese Rabel brought about a three, pulls it down.
Cadence with nice penetration, just didn't connect on the shot, but those are the kind of shots that the Riders need to get a little bit of penetration and floaters rather than getting in with the trees.
Down goes Reese Rabel, up with the shot, hits the bottom of the backboard, but she was fouled. She may go to the line and shoot two. I believe she will. She was fouled by number 2, that's Ava Zimmerman.
Reese has not been a friend to the free throw line, or the free throw line has not been a friend to her this season, which is sort of unusual considering she's a very good
three-point shooter.
Mm-hmm.
So she misses the first. She'll get one more. Shot up, got it. So with 1:31 remaining in the first quarter, the Riders get on the scoreboard and trail by 6, 7-1. Ella Rao, Thiel, Zimmerman. Down it goes to Thiel, goes up strong with the ball. She's fouled, misses the shot, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Nice bounce pass into the post by Mara Smith, and then again Thiel with a really nice drop step. Really tough to handle for the Riders because, again, we're not real big, and in that time, because of a switch, we've got Reese Rabel trying to guard her inside. Huge mismatch.
Thiel misses the first free throw. She'll get one more.
Free throw line hasn't been kind to Thiel on the season either.
She hits 1 of 2 at 8-1 on the American Legion scoreboard. 1:15 remaining.
Her average.
Not a good pass. Stolen by Smith. Shot put up by Zimmerman, won't go. Smith has it, ball blocked. Reagan Allmeyer comes down with it, gives it to Reese Rabel. Hirschfeld in the paint, goes up with a shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound, Ella Rao. Gray drives the paint, goes up off the glass. 2 points for Bryan. Ella Rao.
Anna Gray.
Is that what I meant? I think that's what I said, Anna Gray.
Anna Gray. That's what you said. I know that's what you said.
No, I didn't.
Gray comes in averaging almost 8 points a game for Bryan.
There you see the foul on our Larry Schaff Auto Sales instant replay. Cadence Hirschfeld will check in. Ella Voigt checks back in for Bryan. Ava Zimmerman will sit down. Allmeyer triggers it in to Minker. Drives the paint, goes up with the one-hander. Nope, won't go. Knocked out of bounds by Sierra Graber, who's in the ball game for the Riders.
Sophia Minker taking a page out of the Jace Turner shot selection.
Little baby hook.
Little baby hook, which is good. It's a nice shot for the girls right now with Bryan's size. Good ball movement by Bryan.
Ball stolen. Here comes Hirschfeld, and she launches it. That's the horn sounding the end of the first quarter with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The Bryan Lady Golden Bears 10, the Lady Riders of St. Mary's 1. We'll be back right after this.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Riders!
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, we want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call. 567-890-ROOF.
Already back a second quarter of action here at Grand Lake Health System Court. 10-1 Lady Golden Bears. Anything stick out for you, Derek, other than the shooting of the Lady Riders offensively?
Well, as I mentioned off air, cold outside. It's 9 degrees here in St. Mary's, Ohio, but Riders a little cold in here too. 0 for 14 from the field in the first quarter.
Down low it goes to Thiel. Kick it back out to Arnold. Shot put up, whistle, and a foul called underneath.
See a nice step through by Thiel on that move when she got fouled. Thiel comes into the game at 12.5 points per game.
She gets the bounce. She'll get one more. Kaylee Thiel, a 6'1" senior.
I like how she gets big, she gets wide,
Yep.
got shoulders up, and demands the ball in the post. And yeah, she's got pretty nice footwork as well.
And the Golden Bears doing a good job as well of bounce passing it to her. Sometimes a post player gets good position. If you throw it high, you can lose that position. You have to lose your low base and lose your position by going after the ball. So good bounce passes really helping her keep her position as well.
Derek, you mentioned offensively the Riders in the first quarter 0 for 14. Obviously they missed some shots, but how much is that due in part to the defense of the Bryan?
Oh, that's definitely part of things. As they get a steal there, but they've gotten into the paint several times. But all the blocks and just missing shots with their length So yeah, I think defensively they're giving the Riders a lot of fits, but the Riders have also turned down some shots, I think, that they probably need to take as well.
Manker to Hirschfeld. Jacobs shoots it. Shot it from about 12. It went 15, so rebound comes down to the Bears, and it's stolen by the Riders, stolen back by the Josie Arnold, and we've got a foul called. Foul will be called on Ashley Nuss.
Bryan runs the floor well, really both ways. Offensively, they get out and push, as Derek said earlier, push the ball up ahead. But defensively, they've got very active hands and kind of preventing the Riders from running as well.
3-point shot put up by Arnold, will not go. Rebound Jacobs. She's fighting for it underneath. She has it. Give it a ball to Allmeyer, up to Nuss. Picks up her dribble. Whoa. Yep, there's a foul called on Ella Rao.
Clothesline.
Anna Gray checks in, and Ella Rao will sit.
And that possession right there was an example.
I was just going to say that at that point in time, Reagan should have launched a three because she had an open shot for a split second, but that's all you need. And yeah,
right.
But she chose to drive in and had trouble with the basketball. Shot put up by Ella Jacobs. So the first field goal for the Rough Riders, absolutely.
She uses the right hand to get sent into the second row, but good job using the other hand.
Steele definitely calling for the ball. I love that out of a big man.
Shot put up and is good by Ella Voigt.
Voigt averaging 10.5 points a game for the Golden Bears.
Ball stolen. Mariah Smith and Reagan Allmeyer hit the deck. And I believe we're going to have a timeout on the floor. With the score on the American Legion scoreboard, it's the Lady Golden Bears of Bryan 14, the Lady Riders of St. Mary's 3, back right after this.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
5:07 remaining here in the first half. Golden Bears come up with the basketball. In the corner it goes to Voigt, launches a three, nope, won't go. Thiel with the rebound, kick it back out to Arnold. And the Riders come away with the loose ball underneath. Now it's tipped away from behind by Gray, and here comes the Lady Golden Bears the other direction.
Gray averaging just over 2 steals a game, and she really has had 2 just in the last 2 possessions against the Riders.
There you see Ella Voigt with a nice pass through the defense. An easy 2 off the glass, 16-3 on the American Legion scoreboard. Manker. I was going to say, anytime you can blow the whistle. Jump ball, possession arrow, Bryan checking in for the Lady Riders, Claire Turner.
Anna Gray was actually last year a transfer in to Bryan and missed part of the season because of OHSA transfer rules. But now, obviously, going full go and contributing mightily to the Golden Bear offense and defense. Very active hands.
Thiel goes up, running one-hander in the paint from about 6 feet away. 2 points for Kaylee Thiel, 18-3.
Nice Euro step by the big man.
That's a really impressive move for a 6'1" big.
Sophia Menker gets a Fowler TV 3-point goal as it hit the back of the iron and bounced up about 8 feet and came right back through the net.
And
it's a home court roll right there.
Absolutely.
And I had incorrectly said earlier that Reagan Allmeyer was the Riders' leading 3-point shooter. That it is actually Sophia Menker at about 46 a game, 46% a game.
That you see right there is nothing but a strong move by Kaylee Thiel. As she had 2 riders hanging on her, she went up strong and got 2 points. Coming the other direction. You can see it on her instant replay.
Claire Turner getting a little look in the varsity lineup for the Riders.
Good defense as Anna Gray went up for the shot. It was partially blocked.
That's about the third block by Reese Rabel, the 5'7" giant inside.
Ella Jacobs, that's what the Riders need right there.
I'm sure that's going to ease the confidence or boost the confidence of Ella Jacobs. She's had a hard time scoring here the last couple days. Just, again, going against some really big girls in the lineup.
Mercy my, nice spin move by Anna Gray and takes it to the hole. Off the glass, 2 points for Gray, 22-8 on the American Legion scoreboard. You can see at the top right-hand corner of your screen. Nice pass to Hirschfeld. She misses it. 2:05 remaining here in the first half. Well, they tried to force the pass, and Thiel hits her elbow on the floor. You could hear it up here, and she's slow to get up.
That one won't feel good tomorrow.
No, it won't.
Yeah, that will not feel good tomorrow.
She's going to go to the bench and get a breather.
Grab an ice bag or something, and with a little under 2 minutes to the half.
She can set.
She can set.
Yeah.
Comfortable lead for Bryan right now.
Cadence Hirschfeld throws it away. Here comes the Bears. Arnold, left-handed layup. 2 more points for the Lady Golden Bears as Josie Arnold hits 2. 24-8.
Arnold comes in with just under 5 points a game, and you look at it and you go, she's not double figures, she's not killing, but you look down their lineup and man, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that are contributing heavily each game on offense.
Ball was kicked out of bounds. Riders will have it. Rabel kicks it in to Manker. And the ball goes off of Graber's leg, out of bounds. Another turnover for the Lady Riders.
Turnovers really mounting here in the second quarter, up to 12 on the game for the Riders.
One minute remaining here in the first half. Arnold to Rao in the paint, kick it back out. Shot put up by Gray. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Minker. Allmeyer. Nuss with the basketball to Minker. I don't think you want to go down there. Shot misses everything. Rebound comes down to Josie Arnold. And we're at 15 seconds here in the first half, and obviously the Lady Golden Bears will play for one last shot. Voigt.
See if they're clock aware.
Nope, they were not. So that horn sound ends the first half with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The Bryan Lady Golden Bears 24, the Lady Riders 8. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our halftime right after this.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Did you know teen drivers represent the highest risk age group involved in automobile accidents? Because of this, an in-person teen driver education program is extremely important, and Capabilities Driving School is here to help. Capabilities now administers the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Driving Test for our students and the general public to obtain their driving licenses. Call us today at 419-394-0003 extension 1300 to enroll or learn more about the services that Capabilities Driving School has to offer.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, Scholarships in Education, Boy Scouts, Oratorical, and Shooting Sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
Well, hey there, Aaron High, the car guy here. At Schaff Auto Sales, we're a big supporter of the St. Mary's Theater and the Grand Opera House. So much so that we're proud to be the sponsor of the St. Mary's Theater Courtesy Shuttle. If you need assistance getting to and from the theater, just meet us at the pickup location located in the Public Library parking lot on Chestnut Street. We'll take you there and bring you back. For more information, visit the website, grandoperahouselive.com. See you at the next event.
All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health System Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Derek and Kelly J, where we are at the half. And it's been all Lady Golden Bears of Bryan as they lead the Lady Riders by a score of 24-28 on the American Legion scoreboard. Derek and Kelly have numbers, and they'll take you through halftime.
Well, as you mentioned, 24-8 lead for Bryan, and it's just been a rough offensive half for the Riders, shooting 3 of 21 from the field for a meager 14%. Just can't quite get anything to go. When they're getting open looks, just not knocking them down, but a lot of credit has to go to Bryan defensively, really, especially in the second quarter, I felt, doing a nice job of speeding St. Mary's up, forcing a lot of passes that were ill-advised is a nice way to put it, and just kind of speeding them up, making their decision-making not quite as precise as it should be. The rebounding battle is pretty even, 13 apiece, and then St. Mary's, as I mentioned, 13 turnovers there in the first half. Jacobs led in scoring for the Riders with 4, Manker with 3, and Rabel with 1. Bryan was led in scoring in the first half by Thiel, who was an efficient 3 of 4 for 9 points. Arnold, Voigt, and Gray all with 4. Then Mara Smith rounded things out with 3, 10 of 22 from the field for 45%. So very efficient there. A little sloppy at times, I thought. They did turn it over 9 times. I'm sure that's something that they'll want to fix here after halftime. but they have to be happy with where they are defensively. Really speeding the riders up, causing turnovers, and at times causing the riders to turn down shots that they should be taking, and obviously the affecting shots and blocking shots in the paint. So all around defensively, Bryan doing a nice job.
I'm very impressed with Bryan's defensive positioning. They don't overrun passing lanes. They don't get beat off the dribble. They got nice help side, and they close out extremely well. And so, when the riders reverse the ball, they don't have great shots. Right now, when the riders penetrate, they've got great help side, and they've got great size inside, and so that's tough. And again, we talked about their position or their shot selection Thursday, where they were very happy to launch a lot of threes, and Derek was going over the stuff that, man, both teams are really chucking it. We probably should have taken some of those, because when we drive it in, it's either getting blocked, altering shots, taking maybe too difficult of shots, too contested, or turning the ball over. So, it's
several times they've gotten in there and trying to take, floaters and little jumpers, and while they're not necessarily bad shots, it's the correct shot to take there. It's just a shot that they're not making right now.
Correct.
And so that should cause a change in what type of shots they need to take here in the second half.
And you look at it defensively, the Riders have, quote, held them to 24 points. Actually, I'm going into the locker room saying, hey, guys, we're holding them below their scoring average, and we're doing a pretty decent job at that end. What did you say, Derek, 9 turnovers?
Yeah. They forced 9 turnovers.
Forced 9 turnovers. It's just the other end of the court. We got to put the ball through the hoop.
Yeah, the one 2-point goal that sticks out in my mind was the shot that Ella Jacobs took from about the elbow. She went down low. She popped back out. They got her the ball. She was wide open. And it almost seems that if the Riders are going to have to almost move their shot selection a little farther out than trying to get underneath the basket and get easy ones, but because of the height difference of what Bryan puts on the floor underneath the basket.
And that's something that the Riders, because of their lack of size, have dealt with all year long. Whenever they run into a big team, you got to be able to adjust a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see if they can come out and knock down a couple of shots and maybe make this a little tighter game.
Well, for the Lady Riders, their upcoming week looks like this, and we'll have them here on Rider Nation Station on Tuesday. The Marion local Lady Flyers will come to Grand Lake Health Systems Court for a non-league contest. And then on Thursday, they'll jump back in the Western Buckeye League play as the Shawnee Lady Indians will come to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. And we'll have both games for you next week here on Rider Nation Station. Both teams have returned to the court in preparation of second half action. We're going to step away. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with the second half right after this.
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community. Miller Funeral Home has been serving the...
If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, we want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call. 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Alrighty, we're back as we prepare for second half action. The Lady Golden Bears on the floor. They'll start their original starting five. Kaylee Thiel, Ella Voigt, Anna Gray, Ella Rao, Mara Smith. For the Lady Riders, they'll start Ella Jacobs, Reagan Allmeyer, Sophie Menker, Cadence Hirschfeld, and Ella Jacobs.
Little 1-3-1 or 3-2, kind of hard to tell.
Ball booted by Allmeyer.
I'm assuming 1-3-1. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
that's
that
what I
we've seen a
thought.
3-2 out of the Rider girls this year. Rider boys like to put that in.
Smith with a three-point shot, no good. Thiel comes down with the basketball, keeps it alive, and taps it back out to Gray.
Jacobs was in front. Ball bounced a little high, and Thiel's got the height advantage. Was able to go up and grab it.
And that's part of the 1-3-1. You're going to give up some offensive rebounds because it's very hard to rebound out of.
Good job by Sophia Minker to step in front of the pass, come away with the turnover. Here comes Allmeyer.
Bryan back into their man again. I wouldn't imagine they would do anything different.
Allmeyer tried to run the back door. It's stolen by Bryan.
They read the play. The pass wasn't there. Probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Ella Voigt with the basketball. To Rao. Shot blocked by the Lady Riders, Mariah Smith, and then I think they turned it over. Riders get the ball up the court to Allmeyer, back to Menker, drives in the lane, stops and goes up with a shot. Nope, won't go. Jacobs comes down. She's fighting for the rebound, loses it, and the Riders come down with it. Shot put up by Hirschfeld. Nope, won't go. Not a bad shot.
Nope. Nor was Menker's. Menker did a nice job pulling up in the paint. Definitely the shot to take. Just didn't knock it down.
Here comes Rao, goes in. Nope, won't go. She's on the floor. Ball sails out of bounds. Last touch by Ella Voigt.
Rao trying to draw contact on that drive, and just, as been most of the season, referees aren't calling it.
Yeah, thought there has to be an offensive or a defensive foul there.
Yeah.
Numbers favor the Golden Bears, and a nice dish off to Kaylee Thiel on the fast break, and Thiel lays it in.
That was a textbook 3-on-2 sort of.
Ball stolen again,
break.
2-on-1 fast break. Shot put up, nope, won't go. Smith on the shot, she's hacked in the act, so.
The Riders need to give Sophia Menker a little assistance there.
Yeah.
She's getting double teamed on that, and somebody else needs to make themselves available. It's easy sometimes to leave your teammate high and dry.
Mara Smith misses the first free throw as Ashley Nuss checks in. Cadence Hirschfeld checks out for the Lady Riders.
Riders also need to do a much better job. They've gotten beaten on it several times, trying to throw over top of traps. Mm-hmm. When you got a double team coming, usually they're coming at you with high hands, and so that's where they want you to throw it. You need to throw a bounce pass.
Nuss was open underneath the basket, didn't see her. Manker's got it. There's the shot by Rabel, three-point variety. It's short.
Good penetration by Menker to create that overplay and create the opening for Rabel.
Voigt bounces it back down the field. The ball is stolen. Menker's going to go 1-on-2 with Bryan, and it's stolen. Nuss. Spin move off the window. Nice move by Ashley Nuss.
Reese Rabel battling down here defensively against Kaylee Thiel. Not sure she didn't get away with a foul on that entry pass on that last possession, but really doing a nice job of just being physical on the block.
Good job with the steal. Here comes Minker, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Smith.
Mara Smith averaging just under 3 steals a game, and she's been very, very active against the Riders' offense.
Well, that's one of those mental turnovers that Minker just didn't catch the basketball.
Yeah, you just can't credit a steal. It's just a turnover.
Here comes the Riders. Golden Bears turn it over, and Reese Rabel loses it out of bounds.
2-on-1 there. Defender stayed with Rabel, needed to make a little bounce pass to the other side. I think it was Nuss. Had an open layup.
To get technical, Nuss probably needed to curl over to the other side prior as they were coming down, but a team that doesn't fast break too much, that's probably asking a lot.
Ball is tipped out of bounds. It'll still belong to the Lady Golden Bears of Bryan. 3:56 remaining here in the third quarter.
Riders still sitting in a 1-3-1.
Cross-court pass. Good ball movement by the Lady Golden Bears. Smith in the corner to Gray. 3-point shot up. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Ashley Nuss, and here comes the Riders. And saved by Reese Rabel. Nice hustle. Nuss, bounce pass into Jacobs. Had a good shot, just not enough on it.
Several good looks in this third quarter that the Riders have had. Haven't knocked them down, but at least better shot selection.
Mm-hmm.
Bryan doing a nice job. Whoops, and I almost said against this 1-3-1, but we reverted back to man-to-man.
Ball kicked by Jacobs. I want to remind our viewers that we'll have a doubleheader this afternoon, as this afternoon the boys will take to the floor as they will host the Coldwater Cavaliers, and of course Rider Nation Station will be here to bring you the varsity contest. The JVs will tip it off around 4 p.m. this afternoon.
You gonna grab lunch between games here, Joe?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's another very nice take there by Thiel. Very, as we see the Schaff auto replay, very advanced move, especially for a big guy.
Kaylee Thiel will shoot the free throws. First one up is good.
That puts her right at about her scoring average per game for the season. We'll see if she tacks on a few more.
Nope, she missed it. Rebound comes down to Graber.
There you go. Good bounce pass by Allmeyer. Much better. And she fakes
coming back to help.
And that's not a good pass by Ella Jacobs. So another turnover. Costly for the Rough Riders. That's been the bugaboo this afternoon for the Lady Riders. And here comes Cadence Hirschfeld off the bench.
When Allmeyer gets that ball back, and after they've broken that pressure, she needs to be able to take the ball down and get the Riders into an offense. Pretty long extended passes that are sometimes pretty tough to handle.
Number 12 in the ball game for the Golden Bears, that's Avery Brown. First time she's seen the floor this afternoon.
Nice spin move.
Shot put up by Anna Gray off the window, easy two.
Gray shooting a very hefty 65% from the field on the season. She is efficient.
Logan Henchen is checked into the ball game for the Lady Riders. Allmeyer. Nice pass. Shot put up by Nuss. Rolls around, will not go. Here
Bryan
comes
is
Voigt.
getting the ball out and running.
Voigt up with a shot, won't go. Rebound, Hirschfeld. Boy,
just a lot of hands in there.
Yep, that's tough.
Very, very active. Very active hands.
Also, should point out, not very good spacing there for the Riders. You know, a lot of people kind of coagulated there right around the basket. You have to have some more space. It makes the help side much easier for Bryan when you're offensively all together.
Graver drives down the lane, and she is fouled.
Might get a couple free throws out of that possession.
Anna Gray is tagged with a foul. It's her first, team's first here in the third period. Shot up by Graber, no good.
Graber, another Rider not shooting really well from the free throw line, although Graber has not been to the free throw line that much this year.
She misses both. Thiel with the rebound. Gives the ball off to Ella Voigt. Here comes the Lady Golden Bears the other way. 3-point shot up and good by Ella Rao.
Riders just didn't really communicate there, getting back in transition.
And a 32% three-point shooter for the Bears. Pretty easy shot to take.
Shot put up by Nuss. Got it. Fowler TV, 3-point.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support.
And Nuss had hit a three on Thursday night as well against Van Wert.
Ella Rao can't hang on to the basketball. Nuss goes up with a running one-hander at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The Lady Golden Bears of Bryan 33, the St. Mary's Lady Riders 13, back with the fourth and final quarter right after this.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Fourth and final quarter, just about ready to get underway from Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Rider Nation Station, glad to have you along wherever you may be watching. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. Riders have their work cut out for them, but they have to protect the basketball. Derek?
18 turnovers, five there in the third quarter, so didn't really improve on their woes in the first half, turning the ball over.
Reese Rabel goes up with the shot. She's fouled, so she'll go to the line.
Personal foul number 5, Anna Gray. Her second.
Anna Gray picks up the foul. Her second, team's first here in the fourth quarter. Reese Rabel hits the free throw. She'll get one more as Sophie Menker checks in. Ashley Nuss will check out.
Reese with just her second point, second point of the night. And the third point of the night.
Well below her average.
Well below her 9.5 average. So, yeah, she's going to have to hopefully kick it into gear here in the fourth quarter to get up to that normal average.
Voigt with the basketball. Boy, they move the basketball well. Shot put up from the left side by Voigt, no good.
Graber grabbing the rebound, as she normally does, about 5 rebounds a game for the senior.
Manker with a three-point attempt. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down all the way down to Thiel. Thiel puts it on the floor, kick it back out to Rao. Three-point shot, nope, won't go. She hits the deck, no foul called.
The old box out foul. Sometimes called, sometimes not.
Graber, jump ball as Mara Smith stuck her nose in there and tied up Graber. So the possession arrow favors Bryan. Let's switch it around, fellas. There you go.
That was an entry pass, and it was a nice bounce pass, but it was a little too far. You know, cut the distance down so it can get in there a little quicker. Gave Kaylee Thiel too much time to crawl over her shoulder and knock it down.
Voigt with the basketball, guarded by Manker. Rao drives the paint, goes up, nope, and we've got a foul. It's going to be a 2-shot foul.
Rao's done that a couple times and not been rewarded with a foul this time. She gets the correct call and gets to go to the free throw line.
It's one thing that the Golden Bears do very well is when they drive, they lean into contact and can kind of
instead of fading away.
Using their shoulders to get into the defender, create space, draw contact. Something that the Riders generally don't do very well. They like to fade away and avoid contact. It's a good habit to use is to initiate contact as the offensive player.
And right there, if you look at that possession, Cadence Hirschfeld being double teamed, and the rest of the Riders need to get to the middle of the floor, get to an open lane so she has somebody to pass to, and then attack the basket.
Sophia Manker travels down the left side of the lane and kicks it out of bounds. Good defense by the Golden Bears, and the turnover will give the ball back to Bryan as Clara Turner checks in.
Mara Smith with yet another steal on that possession. She's, again, been very, very active defensively for Bryan today.
4 steals on the game so far.
Here comes Thiel down the paint. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down. And we've got a traveling call on Ella Rao, so turnover will give the ball to the Lady Riders as we're down to 5:37 remaining here in the ball game.
Right there is the double team.
Ella Jacobs goes up with a shot. No, will not go. Kaylee Thiel with the basketball. She's going to bring it down the court herself.
She handles it very, very well for a 6'1" player.
And again, what a nice thing to have for our coach. Just somebody can grab a board and go, and she's right now just
Nikola Jokic, Giannis kind of stuff. It's tough to stop the fast break when the rebounder can initiate it.
3-point shot put up by Mara Smith, 38-15.
Smith is the leading 3-point shooter for the Golden Bears on the season.
Sophie Manker with a spin move, running one-hander. She's fouled, so she'll go to the line. I think the foul is going to be on Rao.
Personal foul number 15, Ella Rao, her second, team second.
You know, Manker's struggled a little bit turning the ball over today, but she's done a nice job of, you know, not getting down on herself too much. She's still attacking. You know, sometimes you're going to turn it over, especially against a good defensive team. That doesn't mean you need to stop attacking the basket.
And I would rather turn the ball over being aggressive than being passive and sitting back. And sometimes you can point to the rest of her teammates leaving her out on an island, not giving her other passing options for turnovers. I'm not saying it was, that time, but.
Sure.
Mara Smith picks up her dribble. Give the ball to Rao.
Derek talked about Ella Rao and her penetration and drawing fouls, and if you look at her stats, she leads just slightly under Ella Voigt in going to the free throw line, picking up fouls, and that's because she's attacking the basket aggressively.
Haley Thiel with the basketball.
Ryder's in a 2-3 zone at this point.
Ooh,
nice step
Thiel,
through.
nice move.
Yep, nice step through.
Excellent footwork.
Yep.
Those kind of moves aren't things that you can pull out of your bag and never having practiced them. So that's something she's obviously worked on.
And we talked in the pregame as we were kind of watching warm-ups about
Reagan Allmeyer with the shot as she penetrated the paint, got an open look.
Good penetration. We talked about their shooting form as a team. Somebody obviously knows shooting instruction.
Yep.
And obviously somebody knows post footwork. She's got great footwork.
Shot up and in by Mara Smith.
It's a nice 17-foot pull-up. It's a difficult shot.
Smith at 9 points on the night, exceeding her per-game average already.
Whistle and a foul on the floor.
And you got to give a little hat tip to the Riders at this point in the game. They're obviously not going to win this game, but you don't see the girls with their heads down, and you don't see them giving up. They're hustling back and working pretty hard. Turning the ball over, yes, but they're not head down and just kind of throwing in the towel already.
Yep.
They're still working pretty hard and competing.
Oh, nice
drive.
Nice drive. Wasn't able to finish. Ella Voigt, rebound Riders. Reese Rabel. 1-on-2. No, won't go. Voigt guarded by Rabel. All the way over it goes to Arnold in the ball game. Thiel. She's going to. Ooh, I thought she was going to spin and take it down the lane.
She had it if she'd have kept her dribble alive. She had it.
Ooh, there's a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Reese Rabel.
Again, that's something that we've seen throughout the game by Ella Rao, just taking the ball to the basket and drawing contact.
She has excellent body control. Some people are just better than that at others. Rider fans may remember George Mangus from a few years ago, high school boys player at Shawnee, who was excellent at that, but just kind of slithering in and around traffic. Some people just kind of naturally good at it, and Rao is definitely good at it.
Shooting 74% from the free throw line, but only makes 1 of 2 on that possession.
Ashley Nuss shot won't go. Jacobs with the rebound up and in. Nice box out by Ella Jacobs. Two minutes remaining in the ball game.
Looks like both coaches have some subs that they're going to get in and get a few extra minutes for some of the kids that don't normally see playing
Nice
time.
defense by Jacobs.
Yep.
2-on-1. We'll see what happens. Give it up. No, I think she should give it up. Ashley Nuss was running the floor, and she was open on the other side.
How about a sweet behind-the-back pass?
You know what?
Pass. That actually was the pass that probably needed to be made.
Exactly.
Although I back in the day, launched one of those out of bounds and quickly found myself on the bench.
On the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they work, they look good. When they don't, you find yourself on the bench.
Yes. My
host of substitutions. Go ahead.
Yes, my Findlay Oiler coach did not approve of that, and yeah.
It makes for exciting basketball when it
Sure it
works.
does. Sure it does.
But apparently he didn't see it that way.
So Kaylee Thiel steps aside for the evening. Watch the last minute and a half or so from the sidelines as both teams have cleared the benches.
Ava Zimmerman in the ball game as well. Josie Arnold with the basketball. Avery Brown. Arnold.
Some of the subs were
Saw a little bit of playing time in the
JV,
first half.
Yeah, well, and
JV,
JV, which the Riders did win.
Logan Henshin comes up with a loose ball. Claire Turner up off the glass and 2 points for Claire.
Nice assist by Ella Jacobs on the fast break.
And Ella's pretty much done for this afternoon.
I think that was a timeout just to get subs in. Ella Jacobs' sub was at the table.
Oh. 43-22 on the American Legion scoreboard. It's been all Bryan Lady Golden Bears this afternoon. Zimmerman, Arnold, Brown, nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Logan Henshin. I think that's the sister of our cameraman, Ross.
Yep. Ross can get a close-up down there, grabbing a rebound. Bryan Nation Station, in fact, very lucky to have some outstanding cameramen on staff.
Absolutely.
Ross, Mark Huber up here on top this afternoon.
Shot put up won't go. Rebound comes down to Logan Henshin. She's going to bring it up, and she's going to launch it a little bit short.
A little short.
And that horn sounds the end of the basketball game as the Bryan Lady Golden Bears win it by a score of 43-22. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and we'll have stats and wrap things up right after this.
Did you know teen drivers represent the highest risk age group involved in automobile accidents? Because of this, an in-person teen driver education program is extremely important, and Capabilities Driving School is here to help. Capabilities now administers the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Driving Test for our students and the general public to obtain their driving licenses. Call us today at 419-394-0003 extension 1300 to enroll or learn more about the services that Capabilities Driving School has to offer.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
Well, hey there, Aaron High, the car guy here. At Shelf Auto Sales, we're a big supporter of the St. Mary's Theater and the Grand Opera House. So much so that we're proud to be the sponsor of the St. Mary's Theater Courtesy Shuttle. If you need assistance getting to and from the theater, just meet us at the pickup location located in the Public Library parking lot on Chestnut Street. We'll take you there and bring you back. For more information, visit the website, grandoperahouselive.com. See you at the next event.
Well, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Derek and Kelly J, where the Bryan Lady Golden Bears run their record to 13-1 on the season as they defeat the Lady Rough Riders by a score of 43-22. 22. Pretty much what we had expected as far as the outcome is concerned. The Lady Golden Bears came in with a very veteran ball club, a very seasoned ball club, and obviously it showed as they started their 5 seniors, and they pretty much dominated the basketball game from the get-go. Let's take a look at some of the numbers in the ball game. Derek?
Well, as you mentioned, Joe, just a tough night for the Riders, especially offensively. Only scoring 22 points, led by Ella Jacobs with 6, Ashley Nuss with 5, Manker with 4, Rabel, as we mentioned, struggling offensively, 0 for 6 from the field for 3 points. Claire Turner, possibly first varsity points.
No, it might be, yeah.
Might be first varsity points with 2, and Reagan Allmeyer with 2 as well. Just cold from the field, 8 of 36 for 21%. Rebounding pretty similar, 26 to 24. Bryan with the edge, but the turnovers really kind of killing them with 22 total turnovers on the game. Bryan, it was pretty balanced, but definitely the Kaylee Thiel show with 14 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals. So just a really nice, well-rounded line there. Next in scoring was Mara Smith with 9, Ella Rao with 6, Anna Gray with 6 as well, and then Ella Voigt and Josie Arnold both with 4. Bryan was 16 of 38 from the field for 42%, 3 of 11 from 3, 27%. And then, as we mentioned, still quite a few turnovers with 18 for Bryan. But the steals were really where the difference was made. 13 total steals. Mara Smith leading the way with 4, just really forcing the Riders to play very uncomfortable basketball offensively with their defensive pressure and positioning. Was really pretty impressive. And I was also very impressed with their team's ability to put the ball on the floor and go to the rim. Everybody was really pretty capable of it. So, tough game for the Riders, but a very good opponent.
Right. And, again, they made a deep tournament run last year, very deep. And
I'm sure they're expecting something similar again this year.
Going into the season, they're saying, we got a lot of people back, and we want to get back to there and maybe win 2 more games.
Well, for the Lady Riders, their offensive woes continue to happen. They are not able to put a lot of points on the scoreboard. We didn't see them put a lot of points in their win over Van Wert, so they're going to have to get things together. Of course, it gets no easier next week as they'll have 2 ball games, and we'll have them both here on Rider Nation Station. On Tuesday, the Marion Local Lady Flyers come to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. We'll be here for that. And, of course, on Thursday, back to WBL action as the Lady Indians of Shawnee will come calling to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. That's going to wrap it up for us here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. For our entire Rider Nation crew, Mark Huber and Roz Henshin on camera, Rich and Doug Spencer pushing all the buttons. For my colleagues, Derek and Kelly J, once again, the final score here is the Lady Golden Bears 43, the St. Mary's Lady Riders 22. I'm Joe Hurlbert. Until next time, so long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.